Hello, beautiful souls, my amazing, amazing, amazing universal family. It feels great to have you back once again here today. And I'm grateful that you were here to receive this upcoming message. And I know that it's going to be something that is going to take you to the next level. We're excited today. So welcome back to my channel. If you've never been here, hey, this is Hype Vibrations, and we're here to uplift your vibrations and keep you on the positive streak and inform you for messages that the universe, your higher power, God, ancient spirits, whatever it is that you believe in, it may even be ancestral or animal spiritual energy. Here today, we're going to go over what possible message is here and it is sent for you. So today, again, what message is here sent for you? What message is trying to find its way into your subconscious, or what message needs to be delivered here today? I'm going to be doing 3 piles because I want there to be of course, there's multiple different people in the world. I want it to be a deeper in touch to your spiritual, your spiritual guide or your higher power, whatever it is that you amazing, beautiful, universal souls believe in. So I'm going to do 3 piles today, and we're going to be doing a 3-card spread. If I feel as though a message needs to be delivered more or broken down more, I will pull more cards. But overall, we're doing a 3-card spread. I will be giving you 2 readings per deck, per pile from this amazing deck. And it will be 1, my intuitive message, in which I get from what I see from these cards and the energies that are translated to me or that I get transferred from me to you, so that you can get that intuitive message, as well as the book's reading, so that you can get a better understanding of that specific card. And I think duality is the best thing here when it comes to reading tarot. I think having an overall perspective or overall picture can uplift your perspective and make you understand the message that you may be receiving today. So if you're brand new, I do want to say welcome. If you're returning, I want to say welcome back, you beautiful souls. Let's get into it today. So I'm going to begin my shuffle. And every time I shuffle, I close my eyes. And I also pick a beautiful crystal, not from my eyes. I get the energy for that specific card. And I'll tell you guys each and every stone or crystal that we may have here today. So let's shuffle with intention. Here we go. What message needed to be delivered today? For pile number 1, please. What message needed to be delivered for pile number 1 today? And we're doing a 3-card spread here. Feels like cards want to jump out. Oh, here we go. We have 2 cards here for pile number 1. What message? Needs to be sent for pile number 1 today? What message does the higher power, our beautiful infinite intelligence, our God, our higher self, our universe, has to deliver for pile number 2 today? What message does the higher self, higher power, have for pile number 2 today? Please and thank you. What message? There we go. And this is 4 cards for pile number 2. That's gonna be a deep reading. It's gonna be beautiful. I can just feel it. The energies are just so hype. I love it. So what message does the higher self, our God, our universe, have to deliver to pile number 3 today? What message? What message? Ooh. Three, right on the dot. Thank you so much. So what I want you to do, pile number 1, 2, and 3 is ready. I'm going to feel, again, I'm shaking off anything that may have been holding us back. Let's shake off anything that may have been attached to us throughout the week. Shake it off. Take a deep breath in and exhale all of the stress and tension in your shoulders and in your neck. Give it a roll. You may even burp or pass gas or belch, and that is also a release. You may even feel tingling in your body. It may be an itch behind your ear or your arm or your leg or maybe even your back. It doesn't matter. You're releasing that. You're removing that negative energy. So breathe in one more time and exhale. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm just going to close my eyes and feel which which crystal for pile number 1 do we have for today. And I'm just feeling, I feel you, Moonstone, for pile number 1. And pile number 2, I feel the gold stone for pile number 2. And pile number 3, I feel, yes, I feel the green aventurine point. Yes, those feel right. Those feel perfect. So we have pile number 1 for the moonstone, pile number 2 for the gold stone, and we have pile number 3 for the green aventurine point. I want you to take your time and tap into yourself. Feel which stone is calling to you, as well as feel which pile is calling to you today, because this is the message that the higher power is supposed to send to you. It was supposed to happen. And you clicked on this video at the right point in time, which is perfect for you. So let's begin this amazing, amazing, amazing tuning in, and I will decipher the message as well as give you the message directly from the book so that you can get an overall understanding. So go ahead, take your time. You may even pause the video if you like and return when you have chosen, once you feel it. And you may even be called to 2 piles, or even just 1 altogether. I do have some people who were called to all 3 piles, and they they get the message and they tap into it, and they utilize every informative insight to the message delivered here today. So let's begin. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. You have the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moonstone. And the moonstone is actually a stone that helps with excuse me guys, I like to have tea when I'm reading it. It centers me. So again, we have the moonstone for that inner growth, that strength, also calmness, stability of your emotions. And it's definitely a stone for new beginnings. So we're very excited to start there. Beautiful moonstone. We have pile number 1. What message needs to be delivered to pile number 1 that they may need? What message needs to be delivered to pile number 1, please? So we have 3 cards spread. We have a 3 card spread here. What message needs to be delivered for pile number 1 today? Okay. We have the shaman, the beautiful eagle for divine wisdom and spiritual power. The message that I get here is there is some beautiful, first of all, I'm going to show you the card, the shaman for divine wisdom and spiritual power. This eagle, what I see here is that this eagle is a very skilled hunter. A very, very skilled hunter. And the message that I get here is that you are definitely on the path of knowledge and obtaining a specific insight, whether it's you're learning a new skill, you're tapping into a previous skill that you wanted to learn, or even a new language. You're tapping into it and you're on path. You're on path. Because one thing about the eagles are they're very focused. They have the best vision. So if you take that message, Spirit is saying that you are in need of this message. This message is coming not only from me delivering it to you, it's coming from the inner divine. And I see a sun behind the head. Anytime I see anything glowing or radiating behind the head of anything, it shows me a higher enlightenment, mentality, intuition. You have this thing that's, and I can't really put my finger on it for everybody here on this read, but it is a very specific few. You have this focus that you really want to accomplish a goal. And the message that's being sent here is that you do have spiritual powers that are connecting you. They're always connecting you. They've never left. As you can see, the head is radiating. It's radiating with that sun, that radiated, that I want to say glare or flare, or that ambient glow behind the head. So I know it is definitely insight, knowledge, that intuition, that innate ability to say, okay, I got this message from someone, or I thought about this and I had an idea pop into my head right after I thought about it. That is your higher self giving you the answer. Just like how you found this video. They're giving you the answer. They're saying, let's start tapping into that wisdom. Let's start tapping into that infinite knowledge that you have access to. No matter what's going on or what happened or what things may have tangled you into thinking otherwise, you've always had that ability, pile number one. So give thanks. Give thanks to that amazing ability to tap into your spiritual awareness, your divine wisdom. And I love that for you, pile number one. The message here is listen to that inner voice, focus to that inner knowledge. You may be learning something new, and there's a reason for that. We're going to find that out. Let's go ahead and see. We have the Magician for willpower and creation. Have this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful raven. And as you can see, this beautiful bird has an infinite symbol above their head, and their head is also radiating. This bird, first of all, this beautiful bird is not only a scavenger, they can mimic sounds. They can mimic sounds. You may have thought it was a chipmunk or a squirrel, and it was a raven. You may have thought that it was a dog or a cat, but it was a raven. They can mimic sounds so perfectly where they throw you off to make you believe that they're not actually a raven or a bird, or connecting to a different tongue, different language here. The Magician for willpower and creation. Listen to me. You are an infinite being, pile number one. You're an infinite being. Message here is clear as day. I don't even have to finish your reading. You're an infinite being who has the willpower to seek and create the life that they deserve. And the life not even that they feel they deserve, the life that they may want. The message here is clear as day. And no matter what things are all around, whether it's beauty and abundance, or maybe it may be some type of entanglement, or what I get here is maybe a little bit of, in these vines I see, because vines grow sporadically. They don't have a specific way to grow. They grow whichever way they like. If they're not feeling to grow to the left, they're going to grow to the right. If they are in mood to bloom a flower, maybe not now, in the next 55 hours, guess what? They're going to bloom it. And that's from their creation. That's their innate ability to tap into whatever is around them. But I don't want you to get lost here. I want you to understand that no matter what, the Magician card here, again, the raven for creation. Again, they can mimic sounds. They can mimic and create things that you probably didn't even know. They also create their homes or their nests out of specific things. They're very, very intelligent. And that I get again from this infinite sign above their head. They know that they can create, they can form, and they have that mindset and insight to continue on. And they know that it is infinite. So the message here that I get is you have the power to create your situation. You have the willpower to continue on in that sight, that journey. Again, whether it's you're learning a new language, or you tapped into a new study, a new field. You may be figuring out some things that were once concealed. And you're like, you know what? From now on, I'm going to create this type of life for myself. From now on, I'm going to create this type of touch for myself. This type of sensibility for myself. This type of skill set I want to learn. Or I'm going to be tapped into my specific goals that I have in mind, and I'm going to stay focused and use my willpower to continue with these visions or beliefs or spiritual power, and know that it is there for you. Pile number 1. And then we have the 9 of shells for gratitude and fulfillment. Beautiful penguin. And again, I see this penguin in the nighttime. There are trillions of stars around them, and they're also radiating a glow. When I see penguins, first off, I think of the Arctic. I also think of them as the best collaborators. I was trying to get the word collaborators. They come together in unison to create homes and communities for themselves. And I also get the message of Happy Feet. If you never saw Happy Feet, I highly recommend you check it out. The message here that I get is, due to whatever it is that you have going on, remain with a glow of gratitude, appreciation for what it is that you have. And these specific penguins, they do collect. They collect rocks for their spouse so that they can, well, the males collect rocks for their spouse or shells or whatever it is that attracts their specific mate. The female will go and sort out the best nest possible. And they're interested in the best collectors. So maybe the message here is what you've collected, and this is unisex. This is not just saying male, female, whether you're male, female, non-binary. It literally is an overall aspect. You want to remain grateful for what you have, because what's to come is going to, of course, give you great fulfillment. The message here today, pile number 1, that I get intuitively is stay focused. Tap into your spiritual guide, that wisdom, that innate ability to tap into yourself and tap into your higher power, your God, or whatever it is that you believe in higher than yourself. Know that they are guiding you in the best way. You are a creator of your life, pile number 1. Use that willpower to continue with that vision, because once what you've had in the past and the lessons you may have learned and all of the skills, again, that you have gained is going to bring you to great fulfillment. So glow in that ambience. Glow in that beautiful darkness of the night as the stars do. Pile number 1, I absolutely love that reading for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tap into the book to give you just a deeper insight, because I personally believe that duality is the best for readings. So we have the shaman, also known as the eagle, for divine wisdom and spiritual power. The message here is eagle is courageous, is a courageous collector of spiritual knowledge. They hold the ability to connect to their higher spirit teachers. Rising above and beyond the material world, the eagle thrives in realm of the spirit, yet remains fixed in a realm of the earth. They're sharp-sighted and signifies rational thought. Moving gracefully through the skies, the eagle will teach you how to conserve and use your own energy wisely. They demonstrate that you can still remain grounded while soaring towards divine wisdom. Eagle will assist you in refining your own spiritual power, which will increase your ability to rise above any challenge. Keywords here: advice, teaching, learning, seeking a deeper meaning, tradition, ritual, initiation, and routine. I love that for you, pile number 1. And we also have the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Raven, the magician, for willpower and creation. With the talent to bring magic to a situation, Raven is your mentor in making the best use of your skills. They will help you shed fear so that you can unleash your full potential and personal power, transforming ideas into reality. Raven knows that possibilities begin from nothing. Spirit holds the fire of creativity that turns obstacles into productive expressions. Let this be a reminder to reach onward into the infinite as you unleash beautiful energies. When you allow divine forces to flow through you, your intentions toward making dreams come true will manifest through sheer will. You can make things happen because you are a ruler of your reality. I love that. Keywords here is action, creation, wisdom, manifestations, skills, willpower, and mission. Pile number 1, if you don't get it, I hope you get it now. Also, we have the beautiful penguin, the 9 of shells. So, the 9 of shells, the beautiful penguin for gratitude and fulfillment. Penguin is proficient in diving deep down beneath the surface of common perspectives to access what is needed to bring dreams into fruition. Determination and insight, they are your guide in unfolding a bright future. Penguin may not be able to fly, but it doesn't keep them from soaring. Gratitude radiates, casting a wave of awakening across the skies. Enjoy the rewards of your past efforts. Remain appreciative of good tidings, and take flight into new scopes of your being. With the power of inspiration, you are a master of building your own reality. Keywords here: happiness, gratitude, wishes fulfilled, comfort, triumph, inspiration, abundance, and reward. Pile number 1, I hope you enjoyed this beautiful, beautiful reading. Getting duality. Remember, you are the master of your life. What you want, you will achieve. Tap into that beautiful inner self so that you can be the creator of your life. Utilize that power, that insight, to have your wildest dreams fulfilled. Thank you so much, pile number one. If you like this reading, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, you can click that notification bell so that you don't ever miss a reading that I post. Also, leave a comment below on how you enjoyed this reading and just drop something that you're grateful for. Gratitude is everything. Thank you, pile number one. I love your beautiful soul. I hope you got the message. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Hey, pile number two. Welcome back. We definitely have your pile here. You've chosen pile number two. Beautiful gold stone. The gold stone is literally a stone of ambition, manifestation, encouraging positive mindsets or attitudes towards situation. Some people even tap into this stone to release some tension and really tap into, I want to say, healing properties. So we definitely have your beautiful pile here, number two. And I'm going to start off by informing you how I do readings. If this is your first time on the channel, I give you two readings, which is the intuitive one that I get from these cards, and also you get a message directly from the book so that you can have duality. I personally believe duality is the best for understanding the message that may be delivered here today. So again, welcome to Hype Vibrations. Let's begin your reading. We're doing a 3-card spread, but I believe there are 4 cards here that popped out for you. And one thing I never, ever do is go against the gut intuition, that intuition. This is your message. I usually do a 3-card spread, but today it is 4 cards for you, pile number 2. So let's begin your reading. Yeah, these feel perfect. So what message does the divine self, the higher self, God, the universe, your spiritual guides, your ancestral guides, your animal guides have for you today? What message needs to be delivered for you today? Pile number 2. We have the 10 of shells. Beautiful pelican. For blessings and well-being. I'm loving your pile already, pile number 2. What I can sense here from these cards, first of all, let's start with the pelican. The pelican, of course, is a bird of both air and sea. But the 10 of shells here is for water. Now, with water, there is definitely a tapping of emotions. So what I can see here, and the main thing here is anything radiating over a head of any specific animal shows me that there is some type of in touch or intertwining or connection with the intuitive mind. I want you to really tap into, yes, your emotions, but start off with the mind. I see here that this beautiful pelican has collected on their stance, or kind of like a hill. They have collected a specific group of shells, 10 specifically. These shells are very similar. They have the same pattern and they're the same size. But these shells are different. They're lined out specifically. These have stripes. These are split in the middle. These have stripes but circular. These have stripes but broken on a specific angle. And these have no stripes at all. Very cautious with your collections and what it is that you're holding here. Now, this may be you've collected specific people in your life in which you're like, okay, these people have done this specific thing to help me grow. I'm learning from these specific people. And you may have put together a pile of people that may not make you feel very good, or may not make you feel as if they're providing some type of value for you. And this is not for everybody. This may be for a specific few. But the message that I'm getting here is that no matter what's going on, you have a mindset on collecting a few specific, maybe it's goal for some people or for yourself, some aspirations you may have. You may even have, okay, I'm learning this, but these things I've learned already, so I've collected those in my book. I'm not gonna worry about those. These over here are my collections, but these things, I wanna specify to collect more of these. And they're very individual, as I can see. Very individual, and these, again, are the same. I see them, they're all the same. So here I can sense that you are definitely tapping into what you have collected. Because overall, the pelican can collect things in their beak. They collect multiple amounts of fish. Whether it's 2 fish, they gulp it up and they carry it in their beaks, which is very unique. Very unique for birds. There's not a lot of birds who can do that. Very rare that you see birds collecting things in their beak. Right? So I can see you as being a collector of things that are helping you move in a direction in which you're traveling. And again, both air and water I see here, because birds, this specific birds, flies for long distances, and they definitely are able to float in the water. They get majority of their food from the water, not on land, from the water. So I can see that you're collecting things, or maybe you may be collecting emotions from certain people on how they make you feel. As I said, you're tapping into that. Okay, these set of people make me feel this way, so I'm gonna put them here to the side. And these people make me feel this way. I'm gonna glorify, and bless these type of people and reciprocate what it is that I have received from them. But I can definitely see you're here on a pile, a hill of which you're already blessed. And I can see that this beautiful pelican has very strong body structure. It's not leaning over, standing up tall. So I can see that you're healthy in it. You're wearing it nice and strong. Pile number 2. I'm also going to continue this message because I feel like there are some things, and the Tower card really just touched me, for release and revelation. Tower card here. We have the chameleon, but here I still feel like we're not going to go there. We're going to continue, because I get it. I get it for you, pile number 2. I can sense, again, with the water card, it is mainly emotions. And 10 of shells is that tapping into great emotions. And like I said, it may be people that you had hurt you in the past, and now you're moving forward towards people who are now providing to your life. That is the best decision that you're moving towards. And with the Tower card, the chameleon, one thing about the chameleon is that they change their skin color. They can change green, red, blue, purple, red and white at the same time, blue and black at the same time, deep red, orange, yellow, bright yellow, greeny yellow. They can even turn blackish brown. The message that I'm getting here from this Tower card is that no matter what, and this is two messages, no matter what type of people that may have affected you in the past, or no matter what collections you have of these specific people, or new skills that you want to tap into, new places that you want to get to, new knowledge that you want to take from new places that you may travel, there is a huge decision upcoming in whether you want to dwell on those past negative experiences. And I get that because I see the red here from the back of this chameleon. And one thing I love about chameleons, they're very adaptable. They can adapt in their terrain very quickly. So I can see that the red here of the past may have been some people that really hurt you. It may have been something that was dark, or it just wasn't beneficial to your life. And I can see that blue is moving forward here. We have two suns down here. I see two suns, or two glitz and glam and glimmer. I also see arrows pointing in an upward direction here. So I can tell you're going to have to make a decision that's going to move you upwards from those old past experiences. And that's the best message here, pile number 2. You're going to have to use something to take you further. But we have got to remind ourselves that we're tapping into our mindsets first, because let's not forget this glow here behind the pelican. They're using their mindset to tap into it. What is it that's no longer serving them? You want to be able to collect and continue to grow what's serving you, and also collect what is no longer serving you in the past, and leave that back. Leave that behind you. If it caused you pain, let that go. I always say to people, there's 2 things that you need to do when a situation upcomes and it's not favorable. You have 2 options. You can observe or absorb. When you're observing, you're seeing the situation. You're in it. You're like, wow, I can see this so clearly and how this can affect me, or I can absorb it and actually have this experience affect me. You have 2 options here. Observe or absorb. That is going to be what you're going through, or what may have to occur, because the Tower card is definitely a card of change. The chameleon, we're changing, baby. We have got to change. We're not going to be the same that we was. And I love that for you, pile number 2. The message here so far is something has to be let go so that you can move forward. And you specifically know that. You know exactly what it is that's hurting you and not serving you. and aligning you with your purpose. Let's move forward. We have the Four of Crystals, the beautiful beaver, for control and security. First of all, the beavers are land and water creatures. So land and water here is again duality. You got two dualities. You got air and sea. You have sea and land. So you are definitely going to be in a place. And what I love about the beaver is they have this big house, right? Also known as a beaver's dam. And they create this place from what they know. They create this place from what they know. Let's tap back into the mind. What is it that you're tapping into that is now serving your purpose to provide you taking control of your life, your destiny, and provide security for you and your family? Or whether it's security just for you, you may be single, you may be thinking about having a family. This decision here is definitely one that is going to provide you to take control. You've got to make the decision. And with this decision, you're going to have some type of security within yourself, because the beaver dam is it's so cool how it is. They create a path from sticks and mud. They block a path off and create a new path so that they can have a specific water source. Do you know how cool that is? They're creating their own reality today as we speak. They go on land, chew down a couple trees, carry it back to the water, create their house, and create their food source. They trap fish, their food source. They trap crayfish, crabs, fish, anything that dwells in the sea. They even eat plants. And they have their domain, a specific domain, where water flows in, stops right over here. They don't even have to go far. They're in a place of security. They know that their food source is within this trap because they mapped it out. They have the plan set in motion. They're in the water and on land, so they have duality of both. I want to say resources. Yes, both resources. And I can see all around here you have grass. You also have the crystals, the stones. I love this. Deep in water where your head is out, so I can see that you're not someone who's drowning or struggling. You're going to make the best decision where your head is afloat of water, where you're literally gliding through any and all obstacle. You've created that security for your life because you've taken control of the past decisions that you made by holding your emotions and holding what no longer serves you to a box of, or a collection box, or not even a box of, just letting that stuff go. Oh, I've collected that stuff in the past and it no longer serves me. This is now what I'm focused on. And the message here again is so clear. We also have a gecko. I love it. I love it. We have the Two of Feathers. Feathers is an air sign for intuition, insight. So we have the Two of Feathers, the gecko, for decisions and direction. What I see here is that the body of this gecko, first of all, the body of this gecko is on a branch, and I can see down here, it's some kind of snow. And if not snow, I don't know why I see snow. I see a lot of things, but I see snow. I see snow. This gecko is climbing up the tree to get out of the snow, to get out of maybe the lower vibrations. And the head, of course, is facing towards the skies. So I automatically know that you have a specific goal in mind. You have a specific direction and where you want to go in life. So the message that I'm really getting here from this specific card is that your decisions that you've made is definitely pushing you in that direction. And we still get this with both of these lizards. And I can combine those cards because I can see it clear as day. They're both green. They're green. And when I think of green, I think of abundance. I think of calmness. I think of the forest. I think of that togetherness, that togetherness of self. So there are definitely things, that you have upcoming or going through right now where you've collected enough to where that decision of letting go what no longer serves you, you now are able to move in a direction to have that comfort, that security, that control over your domain. And remember, your domain is not necessarily saying, oh, my house, my rules. Not like that. I'm talking about your inner sanctum, your inner self, that mindset. The crystals here, I didn't want to skip that. The crystals here is of earth. So grounding, right? Grounding yourself to what it is that you really want, that deep stability, that deep security. And it's so amazing also, I keep coming back to the beaver because their dam is created as a hill, but they have to swim underwater so that they're protected from outskirts. And the water, it never rises. They created their dam so well that the water never rises so that they can have their dam secured. First of all, it's secured with mud and trees, wood, plant life. And they pat it down so well that it's compactly tight. And they also give birth in their dams. So their babies never get a chance to actually see the sunlight until they come out and enter the water. But again, I can see this clearly for you, pile number 2. I see it so clearly. You're going from those decisions, and I keep coming here to that snow. You're going from the decisions that have left you in that experience of a low vibration to where you've transitioned and uplifted yourself to higher vibrations, up that branch, up that tree, because you have a goal in mind. And the decisions that you're making, right here, another decision, is going to lead you in a direction of your true security. Once you get your security, you're also going to have to make a new decision. Do I want to stay here, or do I want to move up the ladder? That's the message that I get here. Do I want to stay here? I like it here, but do I want to move up the ladder? Do I want to go up just a little bit higher? Because again, remember, birds soar skies. Beavers dwell the waterways. And the geckos, they love, the lizards, they love the trees. They love the plant life. And they're always climbing for higher highs. They don't like to be at low vibrations. They don't like to be at low levels, because then they won't be able to get their food. And their foods, for both decision makings, their foods are bugs, insects. The insects are not on the ground unless it's an ant or a beetle. But most beetles fly. Most of these bugs have wings that they eat. So you got to move up to catch your goal. You got to move up to catch your prey. I'm going to go ahead and read directly from the awesome book to give you just deep little insights. We have the 10 of shells for the pelican for blessings and well-being, a consort of good cheers. Pelican relaxes by the healing waters of abundance and warms themselves beneath the invigorating light of the sun. Savoring each special moment, they take time to enjoy what life has to offer. Loyal and social, Pelican recognizes the importance of family and friends and encourages you to embrace your inner happiness, to share and celebrate with loved ones. Enjoy the company of those around you that you care about. Look forward to many good times ahead, filled with pleasure and joy. Keywords here: emotional stability, joy, harmony, blessings, well-being, peace, gathering, communication, dreams coming true, and gratitude. I love that. We also have the Tower card for the beautiful chameleon. We have release and revelation. Chameleon is the shaman of adaptation, seizing the power of cloaking, changing colors to blend in their changing their colors to blend and shift their surroundings. Life is ever changing, and you have the choice to either accept the change or resist it. By clinging on to old ideas that no longer serve you, working within your spiritual evolution, the winds of revelation will force you to go and move forward with the flow. Chameleon is here to help you shift the colors of your state of being, setting you on the path of your highest truth. Relax, place trust in yourself and release fear. By attuning yourself to the magic of the chameleon, you become more receptive to the powers around you. Keywords here: change, sudden shift, release, upheaval, revelation, divine intervention, and liberation. We also have the 4 of crystals for the beaver, for control and security. The message here is putting their skills to good use. Beaver builds a solid foundation, and they put a great deal of effort into planning and bringing order into their life, reaping the rewards of their accomplishments. The beaver reaches their prospective goals and practice sound judgment in organizing its haven. At the same time, they realize that even a solid foundation can be altered. Maintain in control and knowing that they may need to make adjustments along the way. The beaver is here to remind you that by working from a place of trust rather than force, you'll have more energy to meet your goals and shape the life that you desire. Hold fast to your resourcefulness and solidify your awareness of your inner power. Keywords here: stability, success, security, control, organization, practicality, power, vitality, and endurance. Then we have the beautiful gecko here, also known as the 2 of feathers. So the 2 of feathers, the message here that we have: decision and direction. Peaceful gecko is adapt and moving between the worlds of the subconscious and the conscious, tapping into balance of force to clear the mind, bringing truth to light. Accustomed to facing fears and is preparing themselves to choose their next direction. Gecko reminds you that you have the power to unleash the energies to deliver a clear outcome. Speak your truth and do not allow indecision to hold you back. Open your eyes so that you may see your options more clearly. Seek solutions from within and have patience within yourself. There is a deep knowing within your higher consciousness when it is time to act. Keywords here: decision, choice, courage, truth, and preparedness, as well as confidence. I absolutely love that reading pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed it. And please, of course, keep in touch with what it is that you desire, because the message here is clear. Let go of what is no longer serving you. Keep that positive mindset to what is serving you. What things are you gaining from specific learnings or specific people? You're going to have to make a decision to let go of that past. Let go of the things that are no longer serving you. Just wipe it away and know that you're moving forward in an upward position. You definitely are going to experience that deep success, security, abundance. But remember, you may have to, as life is always changing, alter and change your new directions and make the decision and tap into, again, that higher self. And I keep going back here because that higher self, as you move forward into achieving what is upcoming for you, pile number 2. I absolutely love your reading. Your energy is definitely moving in the direction in which you need it. Thank you, higher self. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, ancient animals, ancient spirits, for giving pile number 2 this message here tonight. If you loved it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, comment below what you liked about the reading, as well as drop something that you're grateful for. And if, again, you love the reading here tonight, click on the bell icon so that you can be updated every single time that I post a video and you won't ever miss it. Thank you, pile number 2. Take care and be well. Hey, pile number 3. I'm super excited to have you here on Hype Vibrations. Let's begin your reading. So you've chosen pile number 3, the beautiful green aventurine point. A little bit about the green aventurine is this beautiful crystal provides strength as well as confidence, courage, happiness. It gives you that insight to actually push yourself into looking more into that optimistic view. Be more optimistic. It will tap into that. Also, abundance and great luck. So let's see pile number 3. What message needs to be delivered to you from your higher self? What is the message here? What is the message that needed to be delivered to you today? From whether it is you believe in God, your higher self, the universe, energies, ancestral beings, animal guides, animal spiritual guides, or just plain old energy. We're going to tap into that message here today. So for pile number 3, what message do we have here? And what I like to do is I like to give 2 specific readings. I give you the intuitive message, what I get from the cards, and also the message directly from the book so that you can have duality. I believe when reading tarot, duality is best so that you can have a big or overall bigger perspective, a wider view to the message delivered here today, so that you can use it and apply it to your life to take you to the next levels. So let's begin. What message needs to be delivered for pile number 3 here today? Yeah, these are perfect. The first card, 8 of crystals. We have the beautiful buffalo for dedication in progress. Absolutely love this starting off. The message here is I'm getting that. First of all, let's start here. This buffalo is radiating. And I can also see little shimmers radiating around it, as well as the actual buffalo itself. Its eyes are focused on moving forward. And yes, there may be grass around it, and that's exactly what the buffalo feeds on. It's not worried about the grass that's here. Maybe where you're currently at, the grass may not be greener. So you're looking forward to a greener part, whether that's you're probably and this is the message that I'm getting, whether you're in a relationship and maybe it seems like it's not, like something is not working, whether this is love or a relationship at work. It may even be a specific hurdle that you may have experienced during the past few weeks or past few months. The message that I'm getting here is this buffalo is focused. So I can definitely see that you're focused on a desired outcome. And we have the 8 of crystals. We see these beautiful crystals here. Crystals is earthy. Buffaloes are not really, air creatures. They're earth creatures. They travel in herds, and they literally are very, very, very stable on their feet. So what I can say here is that you really have this specific goal in mind where you're charging towards it. And as I keep seeing, this whole entire buffalo is radiating. So there's something about you, pile number 3, where you're radiating this goal that you want, this thing that you're trying to aspire to get. And one thing I learned about the buffalo is they always meet their goal. They always meet their goal, whether they have to travel 200 miles. I mean, that may be a bit extreme to some people, but think about it. The buffalo is going to go and going to get that goal because they're very headstrong. They set themselves to a goal. If the grass is not greener here, guess what? I'm not going to sit here and graze. I'm going to move to where the grass is greener so I can taste that delicious fresh grass, and it can give me the beautiful nutrients that I need. They're not going to sit here and play with you. They're not going to stop either. That's what I love about the buffalo. The message here that I'm getting is that you're working towards something. You're working towards something. And the message also is, I also see that this ground at the bottom is like, it kind of looks like roots. So I can tell that you're well rooted in this. The crystals also show me that you're rooted. That's just natural. But you're well rooted in this specific goal that you have, or the specific thing that you're aspiring to achieve. You're headstrong and you're not going to stop. So higher self, what is it that needs to be told to them tonight? That they must continue. No matter if the grass is not green, keep going. And I can see the grass is yellow here. So I can tell that where you once was, it was a place of dying energy. And I'm not talking about people dying. I'm talking about dying energy. Whether, again, it could have been a relationship or a friendship or even an old job or even the end of your cycle, whether it was schooling or you wanted to leave behind something. There's something that you're leaving, you're marching towards, and you're letting whatever was here go. You're letting it go, and you're deep rooted in this march towards that specific goal. And I love that. Very strong-minded, very strong-minded. Pile number 3. I love that about you. So stay on that path. Even though you may have not seen green grass just yet, stay on that path because the grass is upcoming. Let's see. We have the Ace of Crystals for manifestation and prosperity. We have the beautiful panda here. Every time I see a panda, I always think of Kung Fu Panda. I don't know why, but Kung Fu Panda, right? In that movie, there was a panda, I'm not too sure if you saw it, but there was a panda who had this goal, and they wanted to be a Kung Fu master. They loved it. They loved it. They dreamt about it over and over and over and over and over. Dreams. They had stickers. They had toys. And they didn't live that life. They didn't live that life. They had their father, who was a noodle seller. He had his own noodle business passed down from his family, his father, grandfather, and so on. But the panda in the movie had a specific goal to be a Kung Fu warrior. So they hung up, again, pictures and action figures and dreamed about that over and over and over and over and over, until one day that panda saw his reality. He went to go see, and I'm not too sure if you've never seen the movie, but I'm going to spoil it for you. He went to go actually see, it's a great movie, go check it out. But he went to go see the next warrior being chosen from a great master Kung Fu who taught others in that specific area how to be great and how to learn Kung Fu and utilize it towards their life. Very intelligent, wise turtle. And the panda tried to see the dragon warrior so bad that they literally ran up tons of steps and kind of like pushed past their father's beliefs of saying, no, don't do that. This is not who you are. This is who you are. You're a noodle seller. You're a noodle seller. You're not a Kung Fu warrior. You're a noodle seller. You're always going to be a noodle seller. And the panda actually got on a cart of fireworks that actually they got locked out from the actual event. They were locked out, could not get in, couldn't get in at all. And they lit a firework cart, maybe like 100 fireworks, and they wanted to blast through the doors. Blast through, and I get that, blasting through the gates, holding you back, but it didn't blast through the door, sadly. Instead, it took them into the sky, over the gates, over the blocked doors, and landed right in front of the actual performers who were supposed to, well, I don't want to say supposed, but who are being tested to see if they were worthy of it. And lo and behold, as they landed, the great master pointed to the panda and told the panda that you are the dragon warrior. And the thing that was so amazing was, what I loved, I always get chills when I see that, is as soon as they landed, of course they got knocked out because they fell from a couple 100 feet Imagine a panda falling from a couple hundred of feet. Of course, you're going to get knocked out for a few. And as they opened their eyes, they opened and saw the turtle pointing directly at them, telling them that you are the one who's the dragon warrior. And before he could even say that, he opened his eyes and said, "Who's the dragon warrior? Who's the dragon warrior? I wanted to see who the dragon warrior is." And the turtle said, "How interesting." And I'm getting chills. Oh my gosh, that's such a powerful connection. So the Ace of Crystals, we have here the beautiful panda for manifestation and prosperity. The message here that I gotten was directly Kung Fu Panda. So I don't want you to think that whatever was blocking you in the past, pile number 3, whatever was no longer there to graze on or to benefit from, the dead weeds that you couldn't get nourished from, the people that probably told you couldn't do it, the things that were holding you back. Maybe you had some type of people around you that was saying, this is not going to work. This is not going right. I can't see my way through this. You're still going towards that goal. You're holding it just as well as the panda did in Kung Fu Panda. And it's amazing that they have manifestation and prosperity here, because that's exactly what the panda received. They received prosperity, their goals desired, because of their manifestation and sticking with it. Even though they didn't tell everybody, they had that desire deep down and they kept with it, kept going, kept with it, kept going, kept watching, kept believing, kept having dreams about it. And manifestations are actual dreams realized. So dream big, pile number 3. Know that your dry weeds are not dry weeds. They're not for you. You're not supposed to be sitting there. The bison, the buffalo doesn't sit there. They march towards where they're going, aka mindset. And as I keep seeing, radiating. This panda is sitting in a place of abundance. They have their grass all around them. And pandas, and I love it because you have 2 crystals. So I see earth, grounded energy. Pandas feast on abundant bamboo. Anywhere you see a bamboo forest, expect a panda around, because that's exactly what they eat. And they eat loads of it. Loads of it, because it's so abundant. So I get it. I get it for you, pile number 3. I get it. You're embarking towards this goal and you're going to achieve it. I automatically see that here. And once you achieve this, let's see what the message is. We have the 5 of shells, the firefly. Shells is a water card for emotions. The message here, oh my gosh. Before I tap into that, let me tell you really quickly about the firefly. The firefly lights their way through total darkness. They can see what is hidden. They also light their flame or their tail or their glow butt. They light their glow butt to signal their mates. Maybe this could definitely be a reading towards if you probably, and this is 2, if you probably wanted to have a spouse or a relationship, probably, or you wanted to have a specific dream job and you're going to school for it, or you're learning new skills to tap into, or maybe you're talking to certain people that weren't really serving you, and now you've gotten to a place where you're tapping into, okay, this is my path that I've chosen. I'm going to continue on this path and utilize my drive, my earthing drive, to continue on, because I know that prosperity is just a stone's throw away. It's literally sitting on a firecracker. You may have to sit on firecrackers, I'm telling you. Not literally. But you may have to sit on things that may boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, bam. Give you maybe you and other people some startling. That's what I'm getting here, pile number 3. You want to remain hopeful. This is the message. Remain hopeful. I can see 3 shells faced in a specific direction. Excuse me. I see 2 shells spaced in a specific direction, and the other 2 are spaced in an opposite. But what I can see in front is that technically there are 2 of 2 spaced in the same direction. And this one is by themselves. So maybe you adjusting your sights and remaining hopeful to that aspiring goal that you will, of course, achieve, because it's inevitable. It's in your reading. It's inevitable that you're going to receive your goal. It's already here. Remaining hopeful and being able to adjust to whatever comes your way, you will achieve. You will achieve. You'll achieve this. And I can also see that they've collected this. They've illuminated these specific things. And again, it could be love, health, business, family. And then this one can be your deeper knowledge, your deeper gain, your deeper understanding of your passion and what you're here to actually do. It can be a huge collaboration of things, what I get here with the shells. But it's specifics, specifically 5 I get here. So you're illuminating things, and you're on that journey to illuminate the 5th. You're on your way. Pile number 3. You're on your way. The green aventurine, remember, optimism. It may be some things that other people won't like. But if you're here to serve and provide value, I can see that here for you. With the groundings of Earth, Mother Earth, you're redistributing emotions here. With the water, emotions, things that they light your boat. They enlighten you. Optimism to obtain this 5th beautiful aspiring goal or achievement. And again, it could be love. And this is not just for one person. This is going to be an open reading for you. Pile number 3. Because everybody's not the same. Everybody's not going through the same thing. So that's why I tap into multiple messages. I can see and feel and read these things to where somebody may not understand. So that's why I go over it. And I may tap into this card 3 times, tap into this card 2 times, and tap into this card maybe 3 times. And you get it. You really, really get exactly the message delivered here today from our higher self, from our beautiful, beautiful higher self. So I'm just definitely gonna go over the message here from each one so that you can get, again, duality for the message here that the higher self, God, whether it is whatever higher power you believe in, has to deliver to you today. We have the 8 of crystals for dedication and progress. We have the buffalo, strong and stable. Buffalo walks their sacred path, embarking upon their journey with dedication. devoted to putting all their efforts into reaching their destination. Buffalo is full of steam and ahead on their journey to the road of glory. Committed to providing a worthwhile travel, they're here to remind you that even if your work seems tedious, just keep going. Be adaptable. Develop your craft and play your moves. With vigilance and care, know that you will meet success. Keywords here: effort, dedication, progress, confidence, adaptability, craftsmanship, and strength. I love that. Then we have the beautiful panda for Ace of Crystals, manifestation and prosperity. The panda is gifted with magic of manifestating good fortune, centered and calm. Panda is your guide in staying grounded when you're pursuing your goals. Allow your higher potential to be nurtured with patience and know that you already possess the skills needed to achieve results. Successful ventures are on the horizon and will be brought to fruition if you start with a strong foundation. Align yourself with the energies that will bring you fulfillment and allow your creative energies to manifest prosperity into your life. Keywords here: manifestation, prosperity, a fresh start, fulfillment, vitality, successful ventures, stability, and practicality. We also have the Firefly, 5 of Shells, for hope and readjustment. Firefly glows is a spark of light for a way of hope. This little illuminator is a reminder that things are not always as they seem. They will show you that the path will be lighter and clearer by allowing beauty to grace your life. Firefly's shining light is the embodiment of the freedom of spirit. The Firefly's promise of repairing a broken spirit through faith in yourself. By igniting your inner light, healing takes place. This healing releases sorrow, which brings renewal outlook for the future. Learn from the lessons of experience and focus on the light in your life. The light within is stronger than you know, and by following ways to reinvigorate yourself, you will find the direction that best suits your path, life at this time, your life's path at this time, Keywords here: change, release, hope, repair, and readjustments. So pile number 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Remember, the goal that you have in mind, higher self is saying, stay to it, stay dedicated, like the buffalo. Push, push, push. Keep your mind on calm and know that it is coming, right? That's the earth energy. Ground it. Know that it is coming because you light your way. You hold that inner light to take you to where it is that you truly want to be or obtain as well. And also, do not hold in that place. And if you need readjustments along your way, do so. Remain hopeful and remain positive. Thank you, pile number 3. I absolutely loved your reading. And if you loved it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Comment one thing that you liked about it as well as what you're grateful for. You can also click the bell icon so that you can never miss a reading or you'll just be updated whenever I post a video. Thank you so much. High vibration out. Take care, pile number 3.